At what point did the Texans get real Tom Petty and decide we said he's our quarterback, we're not trading him, and they just let this man sit? Because they could do that, right?
That is exactly page 1 of the management playbook. It is. That's what Joe Banner is referring to when he's saying it would be the worst move in the history of professional team sports. You have a 26-year-old, right, who currently, I think we looked at it, is, let me get the number here, he is currently 8% of the Texans cap right now.
25.
And then 25. He's under contract for 5 more years. He's currently 8% of their cap. And yes, that will grow, but so will the cap after it. The deal will be better as it moves along. He is a dream come true. He's Michael Jordan in cleats, to use the phrase of Dabo Swinney. He is a dream come true in the community. He is the guy you would want to build your team around. He is the guy that if David Culley was given a choice, you're age 65, what type of quarterback would you want in your first job? He would basically describe Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Right? But Deshaun Watson does not want to play for the team that has bestowed this contract on him anymore. We don't know the full details as to why. We're all guessing as to why. The owner, Cal McNair, has said what you're seeing isn't all what it is in real life. That's the only thing we've heard from the management point of view. You have laid out, TJ Jefferson, the exact crux of the situation, which is the Texans saying to Deshaun Watson, you have signed a contract, and that's it. And he will be forced to make a maneuver. Do you not show up for your teammates? Because that's the way it will be termed. Mm-hmm. It will be termed that way, not by the Texans. Again, the Texans will not come out and say anything derogatory about Deshaun Watson in the same way that Jerry Jones did not about Ezekiel Elliott when he was chilling out in Cabo San Lucas, because you do have to put Humpty Dumpty back together again when it's all said and done, because you and management feel it will work out to the point where Deshaun isn't going anywhere, because he will not forfeit tens upon tens of millions of dollars by making a principled stand. That's the way management looks at it. And, you know, that is the way that I think the Texans will play this thing out. The issue is what Deshaun Watson will do. I do not believe he will say nothing. He can change the dynamic of that scenario in a snap of his finger by saying whatever he wants to say publicly and making it even worse for the Texans to keep on thinking that he will eventually come around, because he will not want to do without his money. That I have just laid out for you what the issue is with door A with the Texans. When will they start doing that? That deadline doesn't really hit until training camp. Sure, there will be a reconstitution of the team for an off-season workout program that will still have to be virtual, I imagine. Mm-hmm. He doesn't show on the Zoom. That won't be something that is totally, out there, because if it was a pre-pandemic, he would not be there, and the cameras would be right in front of the coach and the general manager, and they would have to do the whole, I'm only talking about the guys that are here, and they'd put that in that box, and they'd go about their draft, in which they wouldn't hit a quarterback, clearly. Yeah. Because they don't have the capital, because the Miami Dolphins own it. Then would come after that, would come some sort of a mandatory OTA workout in May or June. Those were all voluntary. One is absolutely mandatory. I have no idea how that would work virtually or not in this pandemic world. But training camp, that's when the rubber would have to meet the road. That's when you could be fined about not appearing on these these off-season OTAs and stuff like that. Training camp is where things get real serious, because now you're not there to get ready for the season with the new head coach. Now you're not all in with your players. Yeah. Now you're not all in with your teammates. Now you're sitting there at home going, okay, it's kind of serious now. Am I really not going to play week 1? Am I really not going to play week 2? Am I really not going to be there for Brandon Cooks? Am I really not going to be there for name any of your teammates? And the Texans are pushing him in that direction, and he will I think, just get more determined to say, yeah, they're putting me in this position after I've said what I want to say. And James Harden went in that sport, and J.J. Watt just got let out, lickety-split, and now he's in Arizona going to hang out to try and win a Super Bowl right there. Oh, yeah, I don't think he's going to be sitting there going, yeah, I'm not going to make any money week 1, week 2. That's why I think Door B so much more palatable. Play the Jets off the Dolphins, off the Niners, off the Bears, off of whomever. Replenish all your picks. Tell David Culley we believe in you, and go to work.
Yep.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.